playthrough for YouTube. Again, you can feel free to reach out to me on Discord, Khaleesi in-game mini call. Any questions, comments, or concerns, look to your alliance leadership. And any specific content you'd like to see, just let me know. In the last video, we were talking about arena, as well as raids, and as far as what that means for participation. Shifting over to that, so I did my one arena fight. I would now go in and start my raid fights. Currently, the Red Star Orb raid is going on. However, I have no characters that can actually compete in this raid campaign. I would suggest that while you are at that level and Red Star campaign comes around, do as much as you can in the Red Star Orb campaign first, and then once you've gone through your entire roster, you'd want to go to the premium orbs. These Red Star orbs are just a lot more valuable towards endgame versus the orb fragments. But since I can't do this, I'm going to go in here and I do have some teams saved, and that's just to make things a little bit faster and easier. But we will go in, we're going to look for the weakest team that I can go up against. We're basically looking kind of for the team with like the least amount of synergy. And I'm going to go in here. This is kind of a really hodgepodge team. I should be able to, this should be a walk in the park. And we will see. So we're waiting for this to load on up. Once you do pick out that raid, the blitz team rather, I'll go through and with my top couple teams, I will do those 25 core refreshes until it hits 50. Once it does hit 50, I will then go to my next team. So I'm just going to do this fight real fast, and then I will do a secondary one just so you know you can kind of see what I'm talking about as far as that second refresh. And this team, like I said, is going down real easy. And the idea in a raid is, or in a blitz, rather, you know, you certainly want to do the easiest opponent as you can. As you do start winning more, you're going to go up in your tiers, and once you do start getting to the higher tiers, you are going to come across harder teams. But the first couple raid fights, especially when a new campaign starts, are all going to be very easy. So we went that super quick, as expected. So you'll see I did go up 1 in tier 1, so I'm tier 1.1. It'll be 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and then I would go to the next tier. So as you can see here, it is going to cost me 25 of these blitz charges to do a secondary fight. This is currently my best team, also in regards to the valuable lessons milestone. So I am going to do another raid fight, or another blitz fight rather, just to kind of show off that philosophy. So we are going in and getting that fight, and then I'll continue doing this, and I will do this off camera, but I'll do those continued raid fights just until it would get to 50, and then I would go to the next part of the game, which is when I'm going to be start spending my campaign energy. So I'm going to go in, and again, this should be a pretty easy fight to win. We will see how that goes. So again, you could just kind of pick for teams that, you know, you're going to more or less steamroll, and especially at these lower tiers, it should be super easy. So again, this should be a very quick fight. And the idea is for blitzing is you obviously, the more points you score, the better your rewards are going to be. For our lower level players, if you are in the primary blitz shard, it is going to be a little harder to score better rewards, especially as if it's a new character, a lot of the more seasoned players are going to go very hard in those blitzes, and I mean, you might see scores in like the 40 million range. With the Baron Zemo blitz that just ended on my main account, I managed to blitz like 15.3 million points, and I was still only in the 2 to 3% range. So don't get discouraged by that. You know, blitzing it's a mode that you're either going to really enjoy or just really come to hate. I will suggest if you are the latter and you really just can't stand blitzing, at the very least you should be coming in here and you want to clear all the milestones. It's kind of popularly called, milestone and chill. Um, and at least so you're at least getting those good rewards. So I'm going to collect just a couple of these real fast just to kind of touch on my last blitz point. And I would then go through with the rest of my roster. I would do this team until these charges reach 50, and I would probably go in with my secondary team and do the same. Once that's accomplished, I'll just go through the rest of my roster and finish those blitz fights. After I've gathered all of my blitz fighting based off of how many blitz credits I have, I would then come over to the blitz store. And again, I'm a firm believer, very similar to the raid store, you should not be buying any of these character shards like this. The only exception to that would be if you are super close to either unlocking a character that's required for a legendary and that legendary event is coming up, or if you've gotten a majority of these characters and you only have one or two left, then it might make more sense to just farm a particular character. But I'm a firm believer you should be doing these Blitz orbs until you get a majority of those characters to 7 stars. It's going to be cheaper. It's only 350 of these Blitz credits. You're going to get the same amount of shards, plus you do get a little bit of money, and then you also potentially have the chance to get Domino shards, which is currently the only way that she is farmable. Domino is going to be part of the X-Force team, which is going to be required for the Dr. Octopus event that's supposed to be happening later this month. So I'm going to go in. I do have one free open. I'm going to go in and open that. And then with my Blitz credits, I am going to go in and open a secondary one. And while I didn't get anything too amazing, I got, two Hydra minions. I will be able to unlock Hydra Rifle Trooper, and if I was to actually purchase those two characters, it would have cost me 400 each. So I was able to open both of them. One of them was for free, the other one was for 350. So that's definitely why I think that's the better value. Um, Also going in, you want to look at your store periodically before the refreshes. Um, while it's not always the greatest idea to buy this green and blue gear and even some of the purple stuff, once orange gear does start appearing, you're going to want to start stockpiling that as early as possible, just because that gear does take a long time to farm. Um, I will come in here though, however, and I am going to buy 3 pieces of gear, and I am going to try to buy gear that I do need. The reasoning behind this is in the daily objectives, you do have to buy 3 pieces of gear. It gets you some good XP, and it's just part of one of the daily objectives that need to be completed. So I'm also going to go in here, open my orbs that I do have to open. You are going to see that I do have quite a bit of red star orbs. I am saving these, and I will wait until there is a character featured in this red star promotion, and it's going to be a character that I either know is going to do really good, or if it's a new character. So if you'll see, currently everyone has the same percentage. Everyone is 71%. Um, yes, I could certainly go in there and, you know, do these 15 pulls and I might get something good. But I'm hoping, especially with the Ebony Maw event coming back around later today, I'm hoping Black Order team members will be featured here and I can maybe get a head start on those red orbs. Just going through, just going to open up some of the other ones. I don't hoard these. These are, just basic orbs. You'll get character shards, a little bit of money. Um, so continuing to scroll. Okay, so that's all my orbs to open. The other ones you'll notice that I am hoarding are these 5 orbs in the Blitz tab. The reasoning behind this is these are going to this gets you purple gear, and it is 5. These are all sharing the same currency, so it's only 5 total. So as my characters are needing purple gear, I'll kind of go in and use these, and you'll get these, fairly regularly when they're not featuring a character milestone. Um, just for rounding up the store tabs, this is the arena store. Currently, I am farming Hemdall to get the Cosmic campaign really kind of going. Once I am done with Hemdall, I will go down to AIM Researcher, and that's will start my AIM team. After I've got my AIM Researcher to 6 stars, I will then just kind of go in here and I will start unlocking all these characters to at least unlock them. Once I have all the characters unlocked, I will then focus on characters that do unlock a legendary, and I will get them to 5 stars. So just looking kind of at the quick basic list, kind of depending on which avenue you go for legendaries. Vulture is a legendary unlock character. Deadpool is. Juggernaut is, Mordo is, Drax is, and Quake is. So all these characters are going to help you unlock legendaries, and Shield Security as well to some extent will help you unlock Iron Man. But so once I get my Hemdall unlocked, and Hemdall will also help you get a legendary. I will then focus on my AIM Researcher until she is 6 stars. Once they are 6 stars, I will then go on to the rest of the characters, get them all unlocked, and then I will focus on characters that unlock legendaries and get them to at least 5 stars, possibly 6, depending on the character. Last tab is going to be your orb store. Um, for the red stars, you are going to get these silver promotion credits, which will help you buy these characters. 150 of these credits will actually be able to unlock a 5 red star character. And then of the gold promotion credits, 100 will get you 6 red stars, and 150 will get you 7 red stars. This is kind of hard to come by, so again, I'm saving these currencies until there are worthwhile characters in here. 1 and 2 stars you are going to unlock super easy once you actually start opening your orbs, so it's better to hold on to these until there are 5 star characters or 6 star characters that really benefit from red stars. Information on that is actually going to be located on the Discord page. This is going to be the second video kind of covering a little bit of blitzing and the store. I'll be coming back with a part 3, just kind of going over spending my campaign energy. So look for that video. Hope you found this helpful, and look for that next video, and any suggestions of content you'd like to see, just let me know. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a good one.